comment down below and let me know your thoughts, and as you watch through the video and see what all's going on it. If I fielded quite a few messages here recently about these machines, and if you have something, if you're interested in one of these and you're far off or something, shoot me an email, and where I can kind of fill you in on what's going on, because obviously, I'm showing what's in the video here, and then there's some underlying stuff too that I don't show or don't talk about or anything. So, like I said, before you do anything, just shoot me an email. My email is right down below. But again, comment. I enjoy reading through the comments, what people say and their thoughts and what have you. So just sit back and enjoy the video. It's a great video. There it is, that one. There's a 762 sitting over there. This ground is, you could see it as I was tracking in here. I was having to stay on top of this privet hedge and saplings. This ground is just rotting in here right now. Boy, it's gonna take something to get these things out of here. What you talking about? I think whether they're got out now or later, it's gonna have to dry up some. It's going to be on in late spring, early summer, into summer, because as soon as you move these things just a foot or two with them on the ground like they are, they're gonna go straight into the ground, and it's dead weight on top of that. So we will see. The guy is here that is actually looking at these things. He's come over from Georgia, and he said he's camera shy, so I'm gonna try to keep it where he's not seen or anything like that, and we're going to see what all goes on here. Let's see here. Gonna light on. These old things pretty bulletproof. I wonder. I don't see any hole on this side of the block. I wonder. Let's see. Just go around over here. Look in under here. So the engine oil in it, looks good. I mean, because this tire's sitting down on the rim right there. That tire on the rim, yeah, it's going to be right, because I mean that tire, if it's aired up, it's going to be holding it up about 16 inches or so. So it's got 16 inches of tilt in it, which that stands to reason, because it's a little over full on the about that much. What'd you say? Does it? If you smell it, smell like fuel? I mean, does it?
Yeah, it's still red too.
Okay.
Believe it or not.
I see that. No,
That's back when it had the good cetane rating.
Yeah, so it's kind of weird that it would be red because they didn't start putting dye in the fuel till like it was the early 90s when they started putting the dye in it, because you know there used to not be no difference between, where they could tell it,
Yeah. And they realized they were losing out on all that revenue.
That's right. This ground is so rotten that if you were to move these things a foot, they would be in the ground.
Really?
Probably three. Yeah, because I had to stay on top of brush all the way back there with that mini excavator, man. That actually don't look too bad right there. Pour it and see what it does. That actually looks pretty good. Believe it or not, it's sitting there.
Shot of the screen right there.
Yeah, let's see. They don't have anything in it.
Nothing on the screen?
No. Yeah. Of course, if you were to, if you were to try to crank it coming off that tank back there, that would probably not be too good. Because there's no telling what that tank may, sedimentation that tank may have in it, so there is no telling.
Yeah, what do you think? Oh.
It's got a lip that runs around over here. There you go. It ain't been wet or nothing, so that's good. It ain't been running much since that thing was put in there either, that air filter.
That's the Deere number, I guess. 25487, or is there a number?
Well, that's actually going, that AT is going to be part number.
Napa Gold. Yeah. I didn't see a date on it, but it's been aftermarket anyway. Yeah.
Alright, this is where we're at now. He's dropped a couple batteries in there, picked it up, arranging these fuel lines. Went ahead and replaced this one right here that goes up to the connects on right there to filter base. Got this one right here to put in the jug. So we're getting a little bit closer to getting some juice put to it here. See what she does.
There's something.
Do
Oh.
I've heard. I ain't doing nothing right now. Probably gonna have to get to that starter and connect on it to do anything. Get my leg out.
About dropping a bunch of expletives, so you got the edge.
Yeah.
That seat grabbed my leg earlier.
Yeah.
Another one somewhere.
It may have like a lip up under there somewhere it slides on right there. It's just big and heavy, that's what it is. I'm gonna try it, it's gonna need to pivot.
Rotate it this
yeah.
way?
Mm-hmm. If it'll go. If it'll go. Hand me mine off that mini excavator right there if you would. It may have a catch.
There we go.
It may have a catch up under right there. Hang on. All right, still can't, yeah, you still can't really see the muffler, not the muffler, but the starter from right there.
Really?
No. About gonna have to get to it from underneath down there, if you can reach it from down there.
That sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm.
Bring any waders with you?
Nope. I put my knee down for like 2 seconds. It got soaked a while ago. In there.
Yeah, that muffler's in the way, isn't it?
Yep.
Can you reach it from?
No, because it's right under that. You can crawl up here and you can see. Yep. Everything still looks pretty good. I mean, we can get some. Just get some fire to it. See, it's straight down.
Under that heat shield.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, straight down there. You can see the back of it from back there. On the back.
It's good we're here. Then we can take this off and see if it's still turning, right? What do you think? Is it worth checking it?
Nah, that thing's still gonna spin.
Is it?
Oh yeah. Yeah. You'll work about that.
Oh, I feel good on my knee.
Let me get some fire to it. Make it click.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained. This was all just a ploy on my part to come meet a YouTube star. Sir. I know why it wouldn't start. I didn't have enough vice grips on these wires. Like all the other guys always do.
Yeah. it'd be nice to see it smoke off, but I think a cutting torch on it would be more up its line and recycled into something newer, you know. Oh goodness. The starter on this thing is over here. It's on the other side of the engine over there, between that firewall and the engine. There's no way to access it from over there, and he put a remote starter on it and fried it, and so it's toast. But everything on it, like the this is actually free, where you can turn it, and the shut off right there is free. The alternator is actually free on it too, so that's a good thing. But you can tell that the head has been off of this thing, the way the wiring, the wiring harness is not reattached on it, and you can see the some of the gasket sealer on some of the stuff too. It was oozed out. So it's showing about 5,400 hours on it, but of course, you know, it don't have the 10,000 hour mark in front of it, so it could be 15,000 hours on it. And so, but you never know till you try messing with it. Here, of course, this ain't my project either, or whatever. I'm just kind of along for, I guess, support, maybe a little bit of support and stuff. They came over from around Lake Lanier over there, Georgia, and gonna mess with it here. So it's the humidest freaking day we've got. I mean, this is like July or something out here today. This is nuts. Man, it's humid as heck. So I was hoping it'd fire, man, because I was like going to try my hand at getting these two trees out of this thing, out of that chain right there on it. That was going to be fun right there, I can tell you. Getting the main trunk of the tree wasn't going to be nothing to it, getting that, but then getting that part, whittling that out right there was going to be rather interesting.
Like on the idler too, Tim.
Yeah, I had noticed the other day, I wasn't real sure on it. These chains, if you look at the elevators, they're sitting lopsided. And what the deal is right up there's an idler that goes up underneath that chain, holds it. It's got it on this side. Over here on this right side, it's completely gone. And so I would be willing to bet that they were already, well, this machine was going to be used for a parts machine, I imagine, because you could not have run the elevator on it without that idler up there on it. So that's the deal. But you can see the water standing here. I mean, we've tromped around this water all day today here. I brought the Mini just to move this stuff out of the way, all these rose bushes, and because, man, these things were lethal, man. All these wild rose bushes that are in here, all of them. I got home the other day, I got stuck in the thumb twice, got them out, and then a day or so later, I didn't realize it, but I had one in one of my fingers, and I had to dig it out, and then it started getting real sore. So the thing about it is, you'd like to see something like this run, but realistically, you got to think about what it would cost to get it to run, and you know, the cost would be even if you drug it out of here, you got out of here for scrap and started cutting it up, you're going to have a decent size excavator. And when you start cutting stuff up like this, and I've done this before, back in the late 80s, to get my first pickup truck, I hacked up 150,000 pounds of scrap iron and got me enough money out of that scrap iron. It was bringing like $3 a hundred. back then and got enough money out of it to get me a down payment on a pickup truck. And man, when you start cutting this stuff up with a torch to get it to where you can haul it, it's tough. It is very tough, because I cut up one whole combine. Was probably the biggest thing that I cut up, but this thing right here would take some oxygen and acetylene to get it done. So anyhow, I wanted to get, when he contacted me about coming over and looking at this, because like I said, he's from Georgia, so you know, this is only about 15 minutes from my house, and it's easier for me to come over and just kind of look at it and kind of survey and tell him what's going on with it, and then him decide whether he want to come over here and you know, give it a shot. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, you go to come out of there with them things, they're going to China right now, man.
When's a good time to get them? July? August?
Yeah, when it was really dry, that'd be the best time to slip in there and grab them. Did you get your impact?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.